Hello people, good morning, good afternoon or good evening depending on which part of the world you're watching me from. Now, designing things can be very tedious, but with the help of AI you can do all of this in a breeze. In today's video I'm going to introduce you and of course take you through the main functionalities of a very important AI tool called Stable Diffusion. I'm going to expose you to how the various functionalities work when you are designing. So with this AI tool, you'll be able to implement your design task in a breeze. Sit back, relax, and let's do this together. Now, if today is the very first time of you watching, I am Joe, your tech handyman. Remember to like, subscribe, comment, and of course turn on the notifications so that anytime I upload new content, you'll be the very first to know. If you're ready, remember, like I always do say, when you grow, we grow. Let's get started right now.
So guys, enter clickdrop.co in your URL bar and then it takes you here. This is the landing page. This is how it looks. So on the navigation pane you see tools. So when you click on tools, there's a drop down. So scroll all the way to Stable Diffusion and click on it. Then it opens up. This is exactly Stable Diffusion, or you can use this particular URL to get here without having to go through the other ones. First off, you type in a prompt because this also functions as an image generator. So click on this sign when you are done entering the prompt. Ensure that you change this from no style. I like to use photographic, and then the aspect ratio, you select the one you want. I'm using widescreen. For the negative prompt, I want to type in blur. I don't want to see any blurred image. So once I'm done, there's no need to go to version because it's a pro service. So click on generate. Once you generate it, within seconds it will generate the image according to your prompt. This is the first one that I've generated. This is the second one, and of course this is the third one and the last one right there. So that is for that. So that's how you use Stable Diffusion to generate image. The next one, you go back to tools and then go to clean up. The first one you click is clean up. This is actually used to remove any part or object that you have in your photo that you don't want to be there. So click and then bring in the photo you want to work on. I think I've selected a particular photo I want. So the image is too large. If it's too large, what you do is downscale and continue. So click on that. It takes you here. The image is ready. So use your cursor, pin it down, and then hover over the particular object you want to delete. In this case, I want to take out roads. So once that is done, just click on clean to the right. So within seconds, you see that what you highlighted has been cleaned off. It's removed totally. So back here again, you click on tools from the drop down. You go to image upscaler. You want to upscale an image. So what you do is click here, or you drag and drop your image here. So in my case, I'm going to click and then select the particular image I want to work with and then click open. So it takes me here again, downscale and continue. So once that is done, you just click on upscale. So within seconds you can see that particular image is upscaled, like so, easy in clicks. So I'll go back to tools again and then let's try the relight functionality. So once you click on relight from the drop down, click and select the particular image you want to use from your system and click open. Once it's open, again you downscale and continue. Seems these images are too large. So once you get here, you can see that there's a background, there's an ambient, there's light 1, there's light 2, light 3. You can actually add new lights. So let's start from the background. If you click on the background, you see these lights are to lighten up the background. So what you actually do is that these settings are checked. If you don't want to have this background, you can click on this box, check on this box, transparent, then the background will be taken out. But we want to leave the background so that we can see exactly how it works. So we leave the setting as it is. So for ambient, then we come to ambient now. Then you can increase it that way by dragging this particular drag it forward, drag it to the right to increase, drag it to the left to decrease. So light 1 is actually the green light. So you want to drag it that way on this bar to the right to increase the intensity of the light. So once you drag it to the left, it reduces it. So the distance of the light can also be controlled from this particular space. So light 2 is actually this blue light. So you can, the same way you did to the first one, you can use this to increase it by dragging it to the right, and then again the distance you can control it this way to be close or as far as you want. Then the light 3 is this red. You can also do same thing. Notice that all these lights are strategically positioned to give yourself your photo or the object you want to lighten up all round coverage. So this is how you control it. There's also the radius feature here that you can use to control the radius of the light, but I prefer to leave it at the maximum. So you can actually add new light by clicking on new light, that's light 4, and then once it comes on, you drag it. You can actually drag it to any position on the canvas, anywhere you want to lighten up or to add the effect. You can drag it there and control it just the same way we did with other lights that were there. The distance and of course the intensity of the light, just like so. So if you go back to background, leaving it here, and then check on transparent again, you can see the changes remain, but the background is taken out. Like I said, we leave the background by unchecking transparent. Once you're done, just click on download and then it will be downloaded. So go back to the tools again. I want to check on the background removal. Once it gets here, the same method, select the particular image you want to work with. I want to select this one, then click open. Once you get your image up, downscale it if it is too large, and then it stays. So with one click, the background is gone. Beautiful. And then once you are done, just click on download. For instance, once I download and open, you can see how the image looks without the background. So we go back to the tools. You want to use the replace background feature now, so click on it. It takes you right here. The same method of bringing your image or whatever you want to work on canvas, but this one has two things: a prompt that would tell you whatever background you want to use, and of course the version, the generate button. This is actually a pro feature, so when you upgrade you can use this. You can type in prompt to generate any background you want. Once you are satisfied, just click on generate and the background will come alive. So back on the tools now, we go all the way back to reimagine the image. So here we want to reimagine the image, so just select the image you want to reimagine. In this case, I'm using this one. So you can see I have 3 other images out, and this is the second one. This is the third reimagined image. It actually looks weird, especially this particular one. You can see, and this is the original photo, but this the second one looks a bit weird. This particular one, look at an extra hand here, but well, this is how you get it done. So you go back to tools again and scroll all the way down to Stable Doodle if you want to create doodles. So once you click on it, you will use a prompt to achieve this. In this case, I want to use a monkey, and then you select the particular style you want to use. I want to use fantasy art, and then once I'm done, just click generate, and in a few seconds you have that image, those images coming. This is the first one. It looks weird still, maybe because of how the prompt was organized or so. At this level, you might want to say that it's not the best when it comes to generating images. So text remover now, and you drag in your image, a particular image you want to remove text from. What this does is to erase the text, downscale this one, as a matter of fact, because it's too large. Once that is done, all the text is gone. All the text are taken out, like so. All the text are taken out. So you go back again, click on tools, go all the way down to uncrop if you want to uncrop your image. So we want to try it out with this one. You can, the portrait, not the art. You can use art to try as an example. So we want to use this particular image. So once you click on it, it gets up. All we need to do is to drag the yellow lines, whether vertically or horizontally, left to right, right to left, and then top to bottom, that way. So once you are satisfied with the particular size you want, you can actually input custom sizes from here. Now, for instance, I can decide to put 300 here, and then the other size I can decide to put 200 here. So once that is done, once I achieve that, I just click on next, and voila, the image has been cropped just like so, easy peasy. So back in the tools, we go back to gallery. If you want to create a gallery using this particular platform, just click on new. Once that is done, just drag or click on this button to bring in the image that you want to work with. It comes in. One thing you notice is that the background is off. Perhaps you need to put a background in your gallery. So once you want to set it, you click on the original image. You can use this place to adjust and edit it the way you want. For instance, if I want to add shadow, I'll just check on the shadow box and use these controls to control it the way I want. Once I'm satisfied, I'll just click OK and then save, and that particular image stays. I go back, you can see I have one image in the gallery. You can click on next again and then bring in another image, this one, and then you follow the same process to get your gallery up and running. Just click on save. So you can see I have 2 images in my gallery. So guys, you continue the process to put in as many images as you want to have in your gallery. This is how this platform works. Take your time out to explore all the features that we've touched on. Use it to create projects, and in the end you'll be happy you did. Thanks for watching today's video. See you in the next.